Very good morning to all of you, and welcome to this first session on e-agriculture. For those of you who have been either participating in different e-agriculture sessions over the years in the e-India or otherwise following the developments in this field of e-India, are fairly familiar that information technology can pretty much be used along the entire value chain, starting with research or education, moving on to extension, developing various information that are required for the farmers, going on further in terms of crop management, traceability for agribusinesses, many operations, all the way into the market. So name it, certainly there is a role for information technology. So what all could be done is something that has been discussed from time to time in this forum as well as other fora elsewhere. What we will try and do in this first session with the help of several experts that I have in the panel is the experience in operationalizing all of these various thoughts that are there, the various perspectives that are there that this can be done. So how far has it been done? Where does it stand now? What are the next steps? Are there issues in information technology applications or in infrastructure or in the way people need to collaborate among themselves? Or are there certain policy issues? These are the kind of issues that we will deliberate over the next 80 minutes or so. And I'm happy to now request all my fellow panelists that you already seen in your schedules. Firstly, Mr. Michael Riggs, who is the Knowledge and Information Officer of FAO from Rome, who is specially flown in for this purpose. Mike, if you can join on the dais. Those of you who have been attempting are very familiar that he has been one of the running thread across the various e-agriculture sessions in e-India over years. And if there is one global anchor for this field, that would be Michael Riggs, and I'm very happy that he is the first speaker today. I'll then request Dr. Ratan Kelkar, who is the Director of the Kerala IT Mission, to join us on the dais. Again, I'm sure the advancements of IT for community usage has been among the most progressive in the state of Kerala, whether it is in the area of education or health or agriculture. So very happy to have Dr. Kelkar amidst us to share his experiences. I now request Dr. Abdul Samad, the Dean of Bombay Veterinary College, Mumbai. And so his presence marks that a very important aspect of agriculture, not just restricted to crop management, but in the allied fields which are so critical for the overall development of agriculture as well as for other issues like climate change and all of those kind of aspects. So I think it's very importantly we have the veterinary aspect also brought in. I now request Dr. Hugar, the Dean of College of Agriculture from Raichur, Karnataka, onto the dais. We have a substitution for the next panelist. We now have Dr. Kadiresan, who is the Project Manager from CDAC, again among the key organizations that has been at the forefront of dealing with issues in language and various other aspects. He's going to share some experiences related to project that's being implemented in Arunachal Pradesh in the northeast. And finally, I request Mr. Semwal, the Director of Jagadamba Samiti from Uttaranchal, to share very interesting grassroots experiences that they have in this field. Since we have limited time and a diversity of experiences that need to be shared and still leave some time for interaction with all the other delegates sitting here, I request my fellow panelists to restrict their presentation or other remarks anywhere between 7 and not more than 10 minutes, and thereafter we will after completing all the presentations, we will have the discussion rather than with each one. May I have Mr. Riggs, please.